HBO. I said it. Fuck HBO. Because any documentary that's ever been made, a true documentary, is going to tell both sides of the story.
Yes.
Even if the narrative is going one way,
Yep.
they're going to show both sides of the story. So HBO knew that there was no way that there was going to be a Michael Jackson to refute any of these claims to go forward with this documentary. And you paid for it.
Is what I was saying.
And you aired it.
Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1.
And that's with both of them.
That's with all three of them.
Wade Robinson done burned his whole reputation in Hollywood. You fucked Britney Spears behind Justin Timberlake back. You fucked Prince's wife. Every woman you get around in the game, you fuck. You undercut, you backstab people to get where you were in Hollywood. Now people don't trust you, so now you can't get jobs. And the only person that was holding you down was Michael Jackson.
Alright, so at 9 years old, things are starting to happen for you?
Yeah, we moved to America, and Michael helped me out in the beginning, put me in a couple of his videos, and that helped me get like a dance agent and that sort of thing. And so I started dancing in other people's videos, and then got a theatrical agent, started doing commercials and like guest episodes in Full House and shows like that. And when I was, I think, 11, I got in a rap group, a rap duo, me and this other kid, and we ended up being signed to Sony Records and did an album there. And that's what sort of got me interested in music production. One of the best things I ever had was my teachers, actually, which was my mother, my grandmother, and Michael. And the things that they taught me was, if there was anything that I wanted, they taught me how to visualize. I think the most important thing for kids is to really figure out what they want, realize that anything is possible. So don't hold back in your dreams. Always shoot as high as you possibly can, but be detailed about it.
And while he was alive, you would drop Michael Jackson's name,
and you was quieter than the church mouse on what you feel like now was wrong.
It wasn't you was quieter than the church mouse. You were defending him.
Guy, show me where he touched you. Nothing ever.
He touched you, bro.
Nothing ever like that. No nonsense. No shenanigans.
One of the things I noticed about you, and this goes back to why I said you were a stand-up guy, we covered the trial, and you were one of the few people to stick up for him. And why do you think that was, and why was it important for you to stick up for him?
Because he's always been a friend to me. That's what you do for friends. You tell the truth. You know?
That's
outright
true.
defending him. You said everything that everybody said was a lie.
A fact. A fact. A fact.
A lie.
A fact.
Pepsi Boy, you did it too. You
Fact.
said Michael Jackson never did nothing to me.
Yep.
Everything was a lie.
Yep.
And the thing about it is, I could understand the dynamic of power when Michael Jackson was at his height.
Yeah.
But Michael Jackson fell off.
Yeah.
He'll still be the
Like they
greatest,
all do, but he's still the
the
greatest of all
performer
time.
in the world. But as far as the charts, Michael Jackson fell off.
Yeah.
He fell off.
Yeah.
He wasn't as powerful as he was
No.
in the social scene. So you had all that time up until the day he died. They were drugging the man. He wasn't even in his right mind.
So you could have went on ahead and did that.
He was still alive to defend himself.
Yeah.
Y'all waited till this man
I think that's
died.
whack. I think that's whack. Don't wait till somebody is not available.
If the thing about it is this. If these allegations were true, you should have brought them when he was alive so that he could have been investigated and questioned just like R. Kelly is being done now. Now, through investigation and questioning, it comes out that he did what you said he did, that's a whole nother
That's a
ball
whole
game.
nother ball game.
That's a whole nother
That's a
ball
whole
game.
nother story.
But at the end of the day, this man is dead and a legend, and you only came out because both of y'all are going broke.
Yep, that's blasphemy.
Both of y'all are going broke.
Yep. Check stop. Mouth start running.
Now it's not the fact that you burned all your bridges in Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that you and your family just rested on the checks that Michael Jackson was sending you.
Yeah.
And had no ambition with all that money. Because everybody know Michael Jackson to cut a check.
Oh yeah.
Everybody know that. That was his downfall. That's why people still question it and think it's
everything that he did because he was so quick and easy to write that check.
He was so
easy
quick to
drop
cut a
that
check
bag.
because he knew he had money upon money. He was like, look, I don't got the time.
Shorty was trying to acquire Sony.
At the end of the day.
Shorty was trying to acquire Sony.
Michael Jackson was not upset to cut a check. So you was getting a sizable check. You and your parents.
Yeah.
And y'all did nothing. Y'all didn't take the money, build a business, build
Nope.
a brand,
Nope.
do nothing.
None of that.
You just sat and waited
None of
for
that.
another check.
Yeah.
Now, you don't got no money, and you and Wade get together, and now y'all leaving Neverland.
So you can get some more money. You need that money. Got to pay rent. I know rent is real.
And like I said, in the beginning of this, the whole world has canceled R. Kelly.
They have.
But I have questions. And maybe you can help me with my questions.
Come on with it.
Half the women that were in that documentary, you can't even do a Google search 3 pages down before you find something suspect. It's like the third thing in their Google search.
It is. Second or third.
Shady,
Yep.
shady shit.
Yep. Yep.
That's point number 1. Point number 2, the same people who were boo-hooing on this documentary, TMZ caught you front row at an R. Kelly concert. And it wasn't like you was in the backstage with his harem.
We right here.
You wasn't backstage with his harem. You were a paying customer at an R. Kelly concert.
Yeah.
And you on camera, hey, this is the man who tormented you and you can't sleep at night. So you pay money to your tormentor to be in his face and scream his name, hoping he would grab you from the stage, from your tormentor.
What you do?
I have questions. That's what I'm, okay, and then to your point, because I'm not going to put it on young girls either. I'm going to go to the interview that Gail did. Because that interview pissed me off. It pissed me off. It pissed me off. No, the interview didn't make me believe R. Kelly.
No.
But when it was over, the fucking extras that Gail was giving sitting at the table with the white people.
Yeah.
The extras.
That right
Why
there.
you didn't bring that up in the interview?
Why you didn't come to him with that?
Why
wasn't that a topic of discussion?
When you were interviewing his girlfriends, and you say after the interview is over, and we're gonna get to the interview with the girlfriends.
Ooh.
You say after the interview is over, they set it up where we were supposed to interview the girlfriends without R. Kelly being present.
But then once the interview started,
once the interview started,
he was
in
standing
the
off
room.
to the backdrop.
His team had told us that R. Kelly would not be in the room. After the interview started, he was around the corner behind them. They couldn't see him. But at points during the conversation, he would cough very loudly like that.
Bitch, the camera's rolling.
At that point, sugar,
you ain't learned shit from Oprah.
And wasn't it live?
It was pre-recorded.
But even still, at this point, excuse me, sir, you're not supposed to be in here.
You didn't learn shit from Oprah. Oprah would have checked that nigga like.
Oprah would have shut that down.
Robert, I thought we were gonna be able to speak to them alone.
Without
on
you.
camera.
Yep.
So when you go in front of the white people at the table and be like, oh, he was just off camera in the room and you could hear him coughing after certain questions, then why we didn't hear that when you was talking to the girls?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I apologize for interrupting and probably going sideways with this. I have a problem with the fact that if something hits the scenes bogusly about our people that we are so quick to go ahead and ridicule.
Yeah,
We don't give
hold on.
nobody a benefit of the doubt.
Hold on.
Ooh.
I gotta pause you right there.
So quick.
For R. Kelly, that's not the case. R. Kelly had 20 years. He had 20 fucking years to distance himself from this
He
shit.
did though.
But what
But why distance yourself when you got a whole freaking team?
Hold on, and that's my point right
And then
now.
why is he the only one that's
Okay.
on the chopping block? He shouldn't be the only one on the chopping block.
However, comma. So let's
Did you
go.
say
Let's go to the documentary. We got people on R. Kelly team admitting to forging marriage documents.
Exactly.
We got people on R. Kelly's team talking about
Making arrangements with the girls to come meet
I
them.
made arrangement with the girls. I was the
Flights.
one who wanted to go pick up the
Hotels.
girls. I made the flights. We
Gave them the instructions on what to do.
We got backup singers saying we was on the tour bus and we saw him fucking, and you didn't say nothing.
So you should go down as well.
You didn't say nothing.
This shouldn't be no one-man show.
Now all of a sudden,
Because let me
we
tell you
surviving
something.
R. Kelly.
A situation can't survive. A situation can't grow and keep going unless you have a support system. One man really can't run a show like that. So you got producers, you got managers, you got assistants, you got maids, you got babysitters, backup singers, drivers, dancers, what's these people? Fashion people, all of those people that's in this, that saw this. This ain't nothing that's dumb. You can look at these little girls and tell that they was little girls.
The only thing that pisses me off about the situation, it's not that I'm sitting here arguing that R. Kelly didn't do
We're
the
not
shit.
arguing it. I'm not arguing.
I
Straight bogus all day long.
I believe he fuck with young girls.
I'm from the Chi. I have been to a couple of his mansion parties, and I have seen the young girls that was the same age as me. Again, I told you this started out when I was 14, 15 years old. I've seen young girls the same age as me that have walked off into the distance of these mansions in rooms and to never be seen the hell again. But again,
let me finish.
Woo, Jesus. My nose is itching, y'all.
But this is what, and I think black people gonna cancel us after I say this.
What? Say it.
They gonna cancel us.
Oh well.
But it's the truth.
We need wokes. You alive? You woke?
Okay.
Be real.
What?
Accept your shit.
What black people are gonna stop doing. It gotta be one or two things.
They're not gonna stop, but what they should stop.
What they should stop doing. You got two options. You gotta pick a struggle.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
You gotta pick a struggle. Either your daughter is a 15-year-old innocent child.
Oh God.
Or she a fast ass girl. Cause you can't be treating this girl like a whole ass grown woman. And then the minute things don't go your way,
my baby, my baby, my
now,
baby.
she was only 15.
She was only this.
And that brings me to my second point. How come some of these parents ain't charged? Because R. Kelly wasn't lying. Some of these girls' parents served their daughter up to R. Kelly. And that brings me back to the interview. Y'all trying to say that these two girls are brainwashed. They are fucking 20s, in their 20s. 21, one is 21, 22. The other one is like 23, 24. They are grown fucking women. It's not like we trying to free two 16 or 17-year-old women. They're in their 20s. They can make their own decisions. That's point number one.
Yeah.
Point number two, if we know plenty of people in our community who 20, 30, I haven't talked to my mother in 5 years. Now all of a sudden, just because these girls with R. Kelly, them not speaking, they trapped and they criminals.
Yeah.
The girl told you the truth. But we just gonna take the father's word for it. No, we didn't. She told you the truth. Her mother and her father put her on R. Kelly.
Okay, so when I first met Robert, my parents told me to lie about my age. So when I met him, he thought that I was 18. On top of that, when I was 17, my parents were actually making me, trying to get me to take photos with him, take sexual videos with him, all kinds of stuff.
Because they wanted her to be a singer.
They wanted her to be a singer. She probably could sing, and she knew she could carry a tune. She probably wanted to dance.
She claimed that that's not what she wanted to do.
She said
claimed
she didn't
that
want
that's
to
what
be.
they was forcing her.
They said,
well, who's to say if that's true or not? You never know.
Fuck that. Michael Jackson's father forced them to be a band.
We know that.
So parents can force kids to do
can.
stuff. So at the end of the day, they forced her into R. Kelly's world with a plan. It was a black ops mission. And they told her to go in, do this, do this, do this, do that, and this should be the outcome.
And she ended up getting sucked in on that sexual.
They didn't anticipate
that she gets sucked in on that sexual.
Is that she would be cool with R. Kelly and be like, nah, I don't want to do that shit no more.
I'm just saying.
And hip him to the plan. Be like, my parents wanted me to do this, but I like you so much, so I'm gonna tell you what it is. Hip him to the plan and decide to stay with him. Because you were looking at your kid as a meal ticket as opposed to a child.